Smith is one big lie created by the analyst. Without a doubt, the new version of Smith was a strange addition in Matrix 4. The new Smith began as an affiliate of the system of the psychological torture of Tom Anderson.
I have to say I'm kind of excited. After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix. I've spoken to marketing.
Smith then becomes an anti-hero by joining forces with Neo and Trinity to defeat the analyst. However, several clues suggest that this version of Smith was part of the analyst's theatricality, that he simply played a role in confusing Neo and Trinity. What if this version of Smith was never the original one reborn, but rather a persona that the analyst created to make our heroes suffer? Welcome to Matrix Explained. To start with, there are several reasons why we think that the new version of Smith is not Neo's ally. Part of the reason why Smith works alongside Tom, undercover as his boss at Deus Machina, is to cause mental stress to Mr. Anderson. The analyst explained that his new version of the Matrix uses the emotional stress of the humans connected to it to power the machines. Therefore, having Smith as Neo's boss is undoubtedly something that causes enough stress for him to in turn increase energy productivity. Smith's unofficial job description is Neo's tormentor. Later in Matrix Resurrections, when Neo and Smith officially reunite at the abandoned building, Smith talks about how the analyst had transformed his appearance in the simulation.
He used our bond and turned it into a chain. It's so obvious once you see it, right? But this whole altered code update really blew my mind. I still don't know how he did it. He was a ballsy nerd. Hilarious. And me, even more perfect. Maybe a little too far on the piercing blue eyes, what do you think?
And herein lies perhaps the biggest clue that this character is not the original Smith with a fresh coat of paint. Neo's new residual self-image, or skin, that was forged upon him by the analyst was so that no one in the real world could recognize him. There are several occasions where you see Neo's reflection, and what you see is a man losing his hair, or completely bald. But after Neo escapes from the Matrix, he regains his true appearance when he re-enters the simulation. In Smith's case, even though he said that the moment Neo escaped the Matrix, he was able to become himself again, his appearance did not revert to the one he had in the original films. Neo became Neo again, but we never see Smith in his original form. Now we know the real-world reasons why this happened. The original actor who played the role of Smith wasn't able to return due to scheduling conflicts. But let's forget that, and analyze and rationalize why Smith didn't regain his original appearance in the movie. Failure or refusal to regain his original appearance is another piece of evidence that Smith works for the analyst. When Smith was Agent Smith, he was able to enter the body of any human connected to the Matrix. When Neo destroyed Smith for the first time, Smith loses this ability, but when he returns in Matrix Reloaded, Smith develops a variant of that ability. In the sequels, Smith required direct physical contact to seize and assimilate any human and program, inside or outside the simulation, and create copies of himself. Smith lost his original ability to possess humans because he was no longer part of the Matrix system. And here lies the secret behind the analyst's lie. At the end of Matrix Resurrections, when Smith defeats the analyst, we can see that he makes use of this ability. He leaves the host's body as if he were an agent of the Matrix.
What just happened?
This shows that Smith is no longer a virus, and that he has regained the ability to possess the bodies of those connected to the simulation, like an agent.
They are guarding all the doors, they are holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them.
Remember, Smith stopped being an agent after the first movie. The fact that he enters and exits the bodies of others can have only one explanation. Smith has returned to the class of agents. He lost his abilities from when he was a virus, but he has regained his original powers. But by him still carrying part of the anomaly's code, Smith remains one of the most powerful entities in the Matrix, perhaps even more powerful than what he was before. Smith can be anyone, but today's theory is about Smith being an agent created by the analyst based on the previous Smith. For that reason, his appearance is different, and his attitude and mannerisms do not match that of the original nihilistic Agent Smith. Also, the fact that he can move from body to body proves that he is again part of the Matrix, unlike the previous Smith, who became an uncontrollable virus. If Smith is working for the Analyst, then what transpired during the climax of Matrix Resurrections was a tactic created by the Analyst to make our heroes think that they have gained a new unexpected ally. But if Smith is indeed part of the Analyst's faction, then that means we did not see the original Smith in a new body. Perhaps the original Agent Smith was completely purged from the system at the end of Matrix Revolutions. Or, as we've theorized in other videos, Smith could be hiding somewhere, waiting for the right moment to return. Maybe this is the reason why Smith did not completely destroy the Analyst, since it was all part of the plan. We've talked about how Smith is now a third of a new trinity, which is the anomaly. But if this Smith is a lie, then Neo is once again trapped in a cycle of lies and illusions. We believe that this theory, that this new Smith was part of the Analyst's plan, is valid, and we have no reason to think otherwise. Let's hope that Matrix 5 brings with it the answers to the true role of this new Agent Smith. But do you agree? Was the new Smith a lie created by the Analyst?
Experience as something extraordinary. At our French restaurant Le Vrai, we pay attention to every detail in our ingredients. Come and try our special dessert designed to satisfy all your senses.
I wrote it myself.
And our exquisite house special filet mignon. You would do anything for seconds. It's the best restaurant in Mega City. When you get hungry, you have no other choice. Visit us at Le Vrai. It's a simple cause and effect.
At MetaCortex, we're crafting the future today, working at the forefront of a new reality, virtual, augmented, crafted for you with proprietary machine learning and AI. We are among the top software companies in the world because our employees know they are more than just themselves. They're part of a whole. That's why they've repeatedly voted us as one of the most respectable software companies on the planet. Come, join us today. MetaCortex. For us, you are the one.
For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe.